with Brad Zachary of Samsung. And Brad, talk to me about OLED TV.
So behind me, as you can see here, this is the 9500. This is our introduction to OLED this year, and we're hoping for a Q2 time launch. OLED for us is really the pioneer where we feel technology is going to be moving. OLED as a panel actually came out about 5 years ago. One of our competitors, Sony, launched a little 14-inch, and it was a beautiful device. Now, the caveat was that it was an OLED backlight with a liquid crystal display. The problem is you had all the problems inherent with liquid crystal: motion blur, judder, effects of that nature. It's a very slow process. We are growing an OLED subpixel. So each individual pixel, red, blue, and green, is an individual sheet of OLED. Now, with that, we have plasma-like specs. So it's a very fast process. We're creating light illumination per pixel, but the perks are because the way OLED illuminates, it illuminates more organically to the light created in nature. So it's a much more realistic color palette we're pulling from. In addition to that, it's as fast as a plasma. It's just as dark as a plasma because there is no backlight, but it's 4 times brighter than an LED and more energy efficient. So I mean, it's really a super TV for us.
Now, what's this curved OLED all about?
So right over here, we're showing the curved OLED, and although right now it's more of a proof of concept.
Yeah.
So right now it's more of a proof of concept, but the idea is that because we're growing the OLED, we can put it into any shape we want. We could, use it as fabric for clothing. We could make it into a car dash. It doesn't need to be in the
fabric
constraints.
for clothing?
Yes.
You have a mock-up like that?
So not this year. We're not showcasing anything like that, but we had some flexible stuff that people were wearing, kind of like a jacket or a lapel.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, what's the advantage of this kind of a screen, though?
So the only thing we're showing here is the fact that we could do a panamorphic lens, and it's kind of like what they do in a movie theater. Say you happen to be 7 seats off to the right, you still feel like you're looking dead center, because the screen's got a bow to it. Same thing, if you happen to be left seat or right seat on the couch, you're still going to feel like you're immersed in it. Now, is it very practical at this size? Again, like I said, it's more of a look what we can do, not necessarily look what we will do, but the idea is still generated.
Now, the question of the day, when can I get this thing?
Well, so I don't know if this one's going to come to the American market. Again, this one's going to be a Q2 launch, and that would be probably, like I said, we're hoping for April or May.
Hey, thanks a lot.
No problem.
Cool.